Hi guys, good evening, good evening. I'm so blessed this evening. It's colorless. It's been a long time since I've been live, and for me, it's just so interesting that we come together um, after so many years. Nobody can tell the time of how life really is going to play out. And I had a car crash in 2015. Just funny enough, just after I did the Voice of Germany, and it was so traumatic. It prevented me from singing and prevented me from going on theatre, and it was a serious head-on collision. But you know what? At the time, it was a dark place, and I decided then either I'm going to make the decision to be positive and find that wholeness, that true essence of who I effectively was, and or just go down the route of, oh my God, I can't move, I can't sing at the moment. It's so distressing. I broke my jaw, my spine's twisted, so on, like so and so forth, like that. But I just was so impressed with the messages that I got, because bear in mind, at this particular time, I was doing the Voice of Germany, and it was so interesting to be able to have so much support, and it was very encouraging for my healing as well, which brought me on to the Voice of Healing, which is a company that I created. We basically facilitate clients from different CEOs and companies, and we encourage them whenever they're going through a hard, traumatic time, um, a really hard time where they cannot see the light. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. And in most cases, what we see is a lot of people surrounded by people. They're surrounded by tens of families even, but a lot of the times they feel very, very lonely. So the Voice of Healing is something that I created, and I really want to use it because, again, it's the voice that I have. It's a gift, and so it's there for uh, encouraging the our clients really to uh, be silent, go into a quiet place, um, feel complete love and complete joy within yourself, and find that true self. Who are you? We studied that in RADA. Um, who am I? Where am I? What am I? What's my surroundings? What am I doing? Who am I? The essence of who I am. And I think a lot of us black guys really struggle with this because we don't know who we are. We're born in a country in the UK, and a lot of the things are not familiar with how we, or how our genetic structure is built. And so a lot of us struggle with that, and hence why you see a huge, I believe you see a huge number in um crimes and mental institutions and mental health, which is a huge thing. And I think a lot of the times, more often than not, the guys are finding it very difficult to be able to find a place of belonging. And it's an extremely hard competitive world where men are really not allowed to cry. Men are really not allowed to show emotions, although that is changing now, which, is very important to change. But we live in a society where, only the tough survive, and which is the case. It is, in fact, the tough that survive. And so we facilitate that, and bring people to a higher level and understanding of what the meaning of true life and true being in the moment, and true appreciation of the moment. And for me, it's a great project that I've been running for the past 4 years now. I have some great partners, and it's amazing. But I wanted just to, come back and just say, I am here, I am well, I am blessed. Touch base with you guys, and what, you're going to spread the word. I'm going to come up with some really great content, and we want you guys to enjoy it and to be there with us, because life is so short. Now, I know you probably say, yeah, we've heard it before, but you know, life is extremely short, and when you live in the moment, then you soak up every single second of that moment, of that life, of that day. You know, some people break it down. You have some, you have some entrepreneurs. They break it down to the second. You know what you can do within an hour. Obviously, sleep, which is the most important, really, is sleep. And then you have the aspect of work and rest, and all that is combined within a day. And so, the voice of healing is such that it's so incredibly powerful that we use the voice, the coding systems, and everything that comes from my voice, which is, I believe, innate, and I believe it's from God. We bring it forward, and we do audios where the clients listen, and the clients go deep and allow themselves, because that's a key thing, is you must allow yourself. You must allow. That's the whole, I would say 80% of the problem, really reaching the depths of what you are capable of doing. A lot of it is you don't allow it. You have to learn to allow. You have to learn to open up and trust yourself. And I think once you can do that, I think you really will see a change. You have to allow yourself. It's almost like faith. People say you have faith. You must have a faith of a mustard seed. I mean, how great is that? To have a faith of a mustard seed. I mean, that's a pretty small. That's a small, amount. That they're asking, they're requiring for us to do. And for me, it's interesting, because if you have that amount, that small amount, that the repercussions can be so incredibly powerful. And so this is where we try to come in. We are working on so many wonderful things, and it is so important that we need to get to a point where we are in the moment, appreciating every second, forgetting the past, the anxieties, the worries, the stresses, and just saying, you know what, this is the moment. Let me enjoy it. Let me allow. So what we offer really is just that, an audio, which is usually about 10 songs, 10 audios of deep healing with wonderful frequencies. And it's all about you. It's all about you allowing it. And if you can allow it, then you will see the changes, and you will see the huge differences. Many of our clients are absolutely blown away with the results and the peace that they have, the seeds that's planted. Did you know, excuse me, I was reading a subscription on Amazon where it was quoted that, and I will find it for you if you're interested. Just leave me a comment below if you're interested, and I'll find it for you. It says that the most important thing in life for people is that they need to know how authentic they can be. And once they find that they can truly be authentic, that has a deeper, stronger frequency than that frequency of love. It is that powerful, where you can become so unique, and you're in a place where nothing else can compete or compare, and you are not comparing yourselves with anybody else. You're not jealous of anybody else. You are settled that this is me, and this is my time on this planet, and this is my purpose. And so I want to wish you guys a beautiful day. Send me some comments. I'm so grateful for every little comment I get. And, if you want, subscribe, because you know what? This is a positive channel. And this is a channel that's going to get you from A to B if you're struggling. And these are to the men out there, because you know what? I'm in the process of writing. I do lots of things in terms of the arts, like writing and film writing and script writing and things of that nature. And I want to say this, that there are many men who are right at this moment around the globe who are contemplating suicide. I mean, when you think about that, how deep that is it's just so astounding. And it's scary and it's sad that someone could really think about doing that, getting rid of their selves and destroying their bodies because people don't understand them. They're alone. There's no one to talk to. But I want to encourage everybody that listens to the channel. It doesn't matter who you are. I've seen everything. I have done everything and seen everything. So just leave me a comment. Yeah, we can join together. And I'll tell you what, problem shared is a problem halved. Take care. Yours, Carl.